Hello, Positive Impact Club. So I am really excited to kick off our 5-part series this week on the Pareto Principle. This is Pareto Principle Week, so welcome. Be sure to stay tuned to lots of great content all week long about giving really a steroid boost to your productivity. This is really a favorite topic of mine, so let's get to it. So what's the Pareto Principle anyways? Have you heard of it? In Italy in the 19th century, an economist named Vilfredo Pareto noticed that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by only 20% of the people. This observation was picked up by a management consultant called Joseph M. Juran, and he transferred it to productivity in business. And it's now known as Pareto's Principle. So Joe's the guy who actually coined the phrase, but Pareto has the basis for it. It's been written about and talked about quite a bit since that time in different publications. Richard Koch wrote a book called The 80-20 Principle and said in the book, the 80-20 principle asserts that a minority of causes, inputs, and effort usually lead to a majority of the results, outputs, or rewards. So in success, things aren't equal. The majority of what you want will come out of the minority of what you do. I want you to relate this to your own life. So think of a success that you had or a business that you generated. Was it a few key ideas or actions that gave you most of the results? Or was it a few key people that gave you most of your referrals? I know that's absolutely the case for me when I look back on it. Now that you understand the Pareto Principle, here is how you can use it, and that's the most important part, using it. I want you to pick an area of your life that you need to improve. This could be, working on success at work, or your physical fitness or health, or just learning a new skill. Next, list all the things that you could do to improve your ability to make sales or get healthier or making a personal improvement with yourself. And I mean all of them. Everything you can think of, just list them out on a piece of paper. Now, you can only focus on 20% of those things that you have listed. No more. That is the 20% that's going to give you the most results. So what is it? Write those things on paper and do not move on to any other tasks until you successfully complete them. Do that first 20%. Once you complete the tasks on that list, I bet you will have 80% or even more of your final goal accomplished. You didn't waste your time on the other tasks on the list. You focused on the key 20% that were important for you. That is the Pareto Principle in practice. So here's the trick. Don't put this off, okay? Pick something now to use the Pareto Principle on. Actually make the list, you gotta do it. You can't wait until later and get it done and push it off. Get out a piece of paper, do it right now. Hey guys, congratulations. Now you know how to use a key principle that started in Italy 200 years ago. I mean, that's pretty great. All week long, we are going to be bringing you content that will help you really use this principle to your advantage. Okay, we're going to hammer down on this. Stay with us, and then by the end of the week, your productivity will really have that boost that you've been looking for. All right, I'm going to see you guys soon for the rest of the week, but enjoy Pareto Principle Week.